Well, hello. Thought I would take a little while to come check out something that's been pretty close to where I work, the Nassau Museum of Art. Now, this is supposed to have a pretty nice little trail system, so I figured we'd come out here and check it out, see what it's all about, see if it's pretty good, and just enjoy a quick, probably like 1.5 mile hike or so, just kind of exploring. I'll link the map that I'm following and the GPS coordinates down in the description. Otherwise, here we go. So it looks there'd be some kind of trail down here, but it's looking kind of gnarly at the moment. Oh, maybe it goes that way. You know what? We'll go around to the other side here and check it out. This really is quite a nice little area. So it's right by Glen Head. It's kind of tucked away. I didn't realize there was any trails over here until I started looking around, and I saw that on all trails there was a few things marked right here. So I thought I'd come check it out, and so far it's lovely. Got a nice little dusting of snow, so it's quite beautiful to look at, that's for sure. So we did like a loopy, I don't know, circle, I guess. And we ended up basically at the parking lot, which I kind of expected, because on the map there's a trail that just kind of goes off into nowhere. So I wanted to see what was at the end of that trail, and the trail just loops back to the parking lot. So we're not going to explore that same trail, but backwards, and take a bigger loop around. So we're actually going to tuck back behind that building that we just came through. And yeah, we're just gonna get to see some more of this kind of cool spot. Oh, this is the purple trail. Okay, let's go explore this guy. See what's down here. Whoa, look at that tower. So I thought I was on the purple trail already, and I wasn't. So now we're walking towards what I think is like an offshoot, and then I guess it just ends. So I guess we'll see what happens. This is a cool little trail though, that's for sure. It does feel like we're higher than we actually are. It's weird. I guess because we're right close to the shoreline, so it makes the height that much more dramatic. But look, I'll turn this around so you guys can see. So you see I'm walking, and then over here there's a drop, and it just keeps going all the way down there. And I don't know what this is gated off for. I guess this is another property. The overlook. How exciting. I didn't realize there was going to be an overlook. I was coming here for the trails. I guess this actually has some sightseeing as well. Should be a good time. I think that's the end of the road. I don't know that I would consider this an overlook. It's pretty covered by trees. I guess before the trees it was probably much more impressive. I mean, it's kind of nice. You can kind of see out onto the river, or the ocean, I guess. But looks like some people have walked down here, but this looks kind of sketchy. Yeah, I think best thing to do is just walk back, and we'll check out some of the other trails that they have for us. It is a very pretty area, though, I will say. Like I mentioned, I haven't really been here before, so it's kind of, partially a discovery for me too. But saw it on all trails. I've been looking for stuff to kind of do some light hiking here or there. This looked like it had some, so did some quick mapping on all trails, and it pointed to a pretty simple, like, 1.5 mile route. And it did indicate that there'd be some climbing up and down, not anything too crazy, kind of hilly terrain. I think a total of like up and down 600 feet maybe. But nice for just getting out there and taking a look at what's around, and never hurts to explore. I'm so surprised this place is here. I mean, there's so much wood, so much hills. I mean, I am fairly new to hiking, so I'm more used to like county parks and state parks. That I'm not used to just these trails being kind of on a private property like this. But I mean, this is lovely. You really feel like you're in the middle of nowhere. I mean, you hear cars in the distance, but it's relatively secluded. It's very nice. Looks like we're rejoining the main areas here. go check out Mountain Laurel. Because we're not going that way. That's pretty. Right, looks like there's two spots up here, so I'm thinking we'll take the spot that goes lower. Also, I do think that this thing is unfortunately shaking quite a bit as I'm walking, so if I keep doing this, I might have to upgrade to something a little less shaky, but we'll see. For now, it's just a hobby. Oh, this is very pretty. So yeah, as I was saying, unfortunately it's pretty shaky as I'm walking. I don't know, like I'm seeing the edge of the screen kind of go crazy every time I take a step. I am filming on an iPhone, so pretty kind of standard. I'm using like basically a stick to prop it up for my hand. I know that some people who do this more often do GoPros, so maybe eventually I'll get into that. But for now, you guys can join me on a little iPhone walk. Ah, it's like a little scramble up here. Nice. will say I do love the snowy, I don't know, dusting. Like when the trails are clear, but you see white. I just think it's so beautiful. Reminds me of some paintings, you know. And some sun. That's always nice. Man, really going down in elevation here, which unfortunately means we're gonna have to go back up. But that's all right. That's what makes it fun. Also, when I'm walking like this, I'm recording in 0.5x, basically zoomed out. Because I don't know, just looking at the screen, it makes me think it looks more like a human eye would see it, but I know people also call it fisheye mode, so I'm not sure if that's a bad thing or impacting the video. Oh yeah, this is gorgeous over here. I don't know what that is, but that looks like a little cottage. Ravine, okay. There's a little house-looking thing up there. Okay. Dewey. Okay, just consulted the map, and we definitely want to go to the right. Head back down. I'm still very impressed with how gorgeous this is. As you hear like trucks in the background. It's really the noise. I don't know if the phone's picking it up. The noise is really not bad at all. I mean, you obviously don't feel like you're in the middle of nowhere, but the paths feel really nice. Like right now I'm climbing uphill, well, walking uphill. And it feels just like any, county park or state park type trail you might see. Got some statues over here to welcome us back. Oh, that's lovely. Yeah, I'm gonna double check, but if I'm not mistaken, the rest of the hike is on road. It's pretty small. We're just walking back to the parking lot basically. But yeah, nice little hike. That was probably like a mile and a half, mile and a quarter. I'll check the app to see what the actual distance covered was. But very pleasant for sure. And yeah, that did indeed lead right to the parking lot. So that's gonna be the end of our hike. Thanks so much for joining me. Again, I try to get out every so often, do hikes. I love seeing people's hikes, getting me familiar with the terrain. Sometimes I play the videos, late at night, kind of just zoning out, falling asleep. And so that's kind of the vibe I'm going for. A little bit of talking, a lot of just quiet walking, and looking at the terrain. If you enjoyed, let me know what you enjoyed. Otherwise, we'll see you out there. Bye-bye.